V180's word for today. Helping you live different every day.
How can some of you say that there is no resurrection of the dead? 1 Corinthians 15:12. Here are 3 pieces of evidence that will convince any open-minded seeker of the truth of Christ's physical resurrection from the dead. First, the Christian sacraments. The Christian sacraments point to the death and suffering of Christ, and also to his resurrection and power. These can be traced back in uninterrupted sequence to the exact time of the death of Jesus Christ. Second, Christian art. In the catacombs of Rome, from the period of the persecutions, we discover etched into the walls depictions of the resurrection of Christ as an element of the earliest Christian beliefs. Third, the Christian Church. Consider the undeniable fact of the Christian Church. Numerous people do not realize the link between the Church and the resurrection, but scholars do. The Christian Church is the biggest institution that exists or has ever existed in the world's history. It is 5 times larger than the Roman Empire at its greatest scope. In fact, more than 2 billion people today acknowledge their worship of Christ as the alive and risen Son of God. How did such an institution come into and stay in existence? Someone quipped, "The Grand Canyon wasn't formed by a person dragging a stick." Neither was an institution the magnitude of the Christian Church created by the fancies of idle dreamers in days past. Historians recognize that the Christian Church can be traced all the way back to the city of Jerusalem in AD 30, the time of the death and resurrection of Christ. So in truth we can say, Christ is risen indeed.
The word for today, as featured in V180 magazine.
Subscribe today at v180.org.au.
V180.
V180.